grow their own marijuana and save. The boys from the Boys Clubs of San Francisco later went on to be the founding members of the Cockettes. What's playing behind the credits here? The contents of Jared Fogel's And this is instantly a better baseball movie than Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off. Boys were up under the strict direction of George Watson. Keep running, guys! Miss Letourneau is catching up! I gotta feed my team.
Hey, not bad. You kids really poured it on.
That's some fine syrup work.
Hi, I'm Gene Douglas, and that's part of my freshman track team.
I have to coach from
Boys
over here
are
since
really
the
working
restraining
very
order.
hard. Say, maybe you'd like to meet some of them. Well, there's
Nah,
Bill.
it's okay.
He's going out for the high jump.
After that accident,
And
he was on
Jim,
his one-nut
The
bill.
broad jump and sprints, too.
Kid's stacked.
Mike is #1 boy at the shot put right now. He's a pretty good distance runner, too.
And a pretty good backdoor
But
man,
Ben's
too.
clocked the best time for the 440 so far.
And for ball fondling.
Pole vault is George's specialty, but he's giving the high jump a good try, too.
We don't care.
And Pete, well, he's trying most everything right now.
A real experimental
They make a
phase, if
pretty
you know what I
fair
mean.
team. Anyway, they're sure trying hard enough.
Hey, Coach,
Yeah?
I twisted my ankle.
Oh,
You're
is it
off
that?
the team.
I don't think so.
Well, see me inside, will you?
Okay.
Okay, let me just go
Okay.
pick up my foot from over here.
That's it for today. Everybody inside. Come
Time
on.
for pina coladas and gossip. Damn it. How many times is this freaking scab gonna grow back?
Here,
Drop it.
let's take a look.
Here. Grind your heel directly into my groin.
How'd you do it?
I was taking a jump and I landed sideways in.
Yeah, I can see.
Your balls. Tuck those back into your shorts.
I'll put an elastic bandage around it.
Tuck the bone back in.
I'll take a look at it and see how it is tomorrow.
Over breakfast.
Why does this always have to happen to me? Some guys never get hurt.
Oh, you're just having a little bad luck.
And you're a
Yeah, but
spaz.
why me? Look at Mike. He never gets hurt.
Except when people
he's
compare him
built a
to
little
Joel.
different from you, Pete. He's developed earlier.
And developed
Yeah,
people are
but
indestructible.
why? He's not any older than I am.
It's not just how old you are. Kids develop at different times.
Some at 3 a.m., some at 10
Hey,
p.m.
Coach, is Mickey Mouse here gonna live?
Mickey Mouse.
I told you I might as well
All
go
right.
rabbit.
Take it easy. You better get your clothes on.
Before your parents find out we're hanging out again. I can't go back to jail again.
That's Mike.
He's magic.
He's sure filling out.
A complaint against me.
And it won't be long before Pete starts putting on some weight, too. In fact, all these kids are starting to develop now. They're all around 14, 15 years old.
And why are you telling
And
us
there'll be a
this?
lot of changes taking place.
For example, the high school
Hey,
will soon be changing
do your
gym
homework?
teachers.
What homework? You know, your math.
Your
Oh,
math?
that? Sure. I couldn't get the last one.
What do you
oh,
call a
great.
method
That's
that's
the
not
one
for
I was
14
wondering
days?
about. Say, what happened to your
weaker.
face? Oh, this? Cut myself shaving. Yeah?
Yeah, the weird thing was I was shaving my pubes. Henry, portrait of a high school serial killer.
Maybe I'll start shaving soon.
I'll start with the cat.
Come on, we better get a move on or we'll be late for class.
And Mr. White'll kill us.
Yes, shaving is part of it.
Is he in one
And
of
there
the
were still
lockers?
other changes. Some of these things most kids knew about, while others didn't.
Like lawnmowers.
Hey, you know something?
No, what?
I had a wet dream last night.
Well, I gotta go now.
What's that?
Oh, you know, the sperm comes out of your penis.
When you dream about Elvis.
Yeah, sort of a sticky stuff.
Tastes great.
Guy's part of a baby.
What?
Didn't your brother ever tell you about that?
Mine tells me
No.
every night.
He never says much about anything.
Guy's part of a baby? Really?
So that means you can start a baby.
Yeah, I got jumper cables in the shed.
It was something new to Bill, this business of nocturnal emissions,
And it is a
just
business.
as a lot of other things were new.
Like desegregation.
Growing up is a time of
Hey,
change.
smoking grass.
Everything seems to happen at once.
Sperm coming out of penises all over town.
Well, you get those from your parents.
Hey, what is this?
Where's
You
my
all
kiss?
taking the afternoon off?
Hey, Coach, didn't you say it was glands that made guys different?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, today in biology class, Mr. Davis said we're all different because of our parents.
That's right. I meant the way your body develops at puberty.
Puberty? What's that?
More trouble
Well,
than
that'd
it's worth.
take a little explaining. Maybe later, huh?
Back at my place.
Well, how about
Thanks.
after practice this afternoon?
Sure, great.
Okay, but we've got work to do now. Come on, let's get out there. Come on, fellas.
Jeez, this is great. They're practically grooming themselves.
So that afternoon in the locker room,
That's a huge
I
locker
started
room.
answering some of the boys' questions.
I was fired later that day.
Hey, you having a meeting?
No, just talking. Sit down if you want to.
I won't warn you at all what you just got
Let's see,
yourself
where was
into.
I?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
French ticklers.
Well, each of us is different from the day we're born. No two people are exactly alike.
Except Katy Perry and
Some
Zooey
of those
Deschanel.
differences are inherited from our parents.
See? I said so.
Shut
Then
up.
at puberty, certain glands begin to work, and our bodies begin to change.
Into werewolves.
But where are these glands?
Yeah. And what's puberty?
And what's a
Puberty-
reach around? Oh, I
Well-
take off my hat for this one.
Puberty's a lot of things.
All bad.
Mainly, though, it's a time of change.
Turn and face the
For
street.
you, it means your bodies are changing from boys to men.
Like
You mean
Wayne
like having to
Morris.
shave? Say, when's a guy start shaving anyway?
Little Johnny Lake Leguizamo.
There isn't any special age. You're all going to start at different times. That's because everybody matures according to his own body's rules. In general,
Or genital.
everybody grows broader in the shoulders,
The ovipositor.
the ribs,
The
and
taint.
the pelvis. Your arm and leg bones grow longer, and so does your back, from the neck to the buttocks.
The rest of today will be focused
But everybody
on the
doesn't develop at the same time, or in the same way. Jim, for instance, is
Gross.
bigger all over than you, Pete.
Length
That
and
just means
girth.
he started filling out earlier. You'll catch up.
Unless you're Jay Baruchel.
George now is growing tall instead of filling out. Mike is more like Jim.
A loser.
Ben will be tall, probably, and big all over.
Pasta with lips.
Well, everybody is just naturally a little different.
Dan's really
Yeah.
different.
But where do these glands come in?
Through the anus.
Well, it's the sex glands, or testes, that actually get these changes going. Here, maybe a diagram will help.
I just had him lying around.
Here's the penis,
Oh, no, wait, that's an alien.
and the scrotum that holds the testicles or testes inside.
Kick these for a
Now,
surefire
when you're
weapon.
around 14, maybe sooner, maybe later,
I'll sleep over at
the
your house.
testes start making a chemical substance called a hormone. It's this hormone that causes the changes.
Salvador Dali's Gone to the
It
Grave.
enlarges the penis itself
Unless you're Sheila
and
Booth.
starts hair growing here
On the tip of your penis.
and under your arms and on your face.
Unless you're Matt Lucas.
It even affects your voice, makes it deeper.
Unless you're Mike
It
Tyson.
also makes you grow thicker or taller or both.
Unless you're Vern
That
Troyer.
hormone.
Can I hear
Is
it?
that what you call sperm?
No, sperm is something else.
Something.
Sperm is made in the testes, too.
By elves.
Do you all know what sperm is?
It's
Yeah,
yummy.
it's the guy's part of the baby, isn't it?
Who told you kids to
That's
say
right.
it that way? It's weird.
But how does it get out from the testicles?
Just wait, kid. You're gonna
Through
love it.
tubes, here. There's one from each testicle. Goes up, down again,
Past the
through
book
a storage
depository.
place,
Past
and
the
out
gums,
into the penis.
onto your body pillow.
Now, when a penis erects, gets hard, the sperm can come out in what's called
Buckets.
an ejaculation.
Spooging, also known as busting a nut or shooting one's load.
Not every time, though.
Just when I think about feet.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, sometimes the penis gets hard without,
Without mommy's help.
well,
Oh, without an ejaculation of sperm? Oh, yes, that's right.
I
You
forgot.
see, all an erection is an increase in blood in the penis, which is made up mostly of sponges.
Our penises are bloody
Now, when
sponges.
something excites us sexually,
Like a little league
this
game,
tissue fills up with blood,
which squirts everywhere.
and the whole organ is extended or hard,
To mess with.
erect.
And this is a sin.
sometimes that just happens by itself, doesn't it? You know, like in the morning.
Right at the second.
Oh, yes, you don't have to be thinking about sex to have an erection.
But it helps.
Pressure from a full bladder can cause it, or rhythmic movements of the body.
A full body will flood your
what's that
spongy
like?
penis with blood. Are you writing
Yes,
this down?
Does an erection, well, does that mean you have too much sperm? And you ought to get rid of it?
Get rid of it? No,
No, I'll take it.
but sometimes your body will do that by itself, at night. It's called a nocturnal emission, or wet dream.
I had one last night about
Then you can
Dagmar.
cause an ejaculation by yourself, too, by masturbating, rubbing the penis.
Here, I'll demonstrate.
Sometimes you hear that masturbation affects your mind or your manhood. It isn't true.
It's
For
awesome.
kids your age, it's just something normal.
Something kick
that-
ass.
Well, I was told it had something to do with pimples and stuff.
And shoot it
Is
off
that
in your
right?
face and it won't get zits?
No, you see, when you reach puberty and all these changes start taking place,
You're gonna write some
There are a lot
really
of glands
terrible
involved.
poetry.
not just the sex glands. For instance, there's one in the back of the brain called the pituitary.
As seen in From
And
Beyond.
then there are the thyroid
Oh.
glands here in the neck.
A perfect
Now,
thing.
some things about these glands are still a mystery.
Did ancient astronauts
But
make
we
these
do know
plans?
that a hormone from one can affect the others. And in a lot of people your age, this may partly cause skin trouble.
Or
Well,
female trouble.
what can you do about it?
Oh, if it really bothers you, you should see a doctor. He'll tell you what to do.
Go
It
screw
can be
yourself.
cleared up pretty well these days.
Or try washing your face once in a
Hey,
while.
it's about time.
Hey,
fast
can we
paced.
go on with this tomorrow?
Yeah, how about it?
Sure, okay.
Just don't tell your
Come on
folks.
down early, huh?
I live here. Jimmy, Scooter, a sports fan. Pat, Mr. Douglas went home to his studio apartment. And
Oh, yes. There were still plenty of questions.
About Korea.
And as usual, some guys thought they knew all the answers.
Like Ken Jennings.
And so they
Oh,
throw
no, wait, he
pussies
knew all
into
the
the water.
questions.
Boy, did she get mad. Maybe she was having her period or something.
Oh, that doesn't make any difference. My sister goes swimming when she's having her period.
The whole pool turns red.
What's that?
Yeah, no,
Menstruation?
menstrual periods. Don't you know what that is?
No.
Say, somebody ought to give you guys the word.
Okay, wise guy, what is it?
Hey, what's going on here?
If someone
Well,
lifted
these
100
goofballs ain't never heard of a
pounds.
menstrual period, now it's trying to tell them.
And he didn't know what he was talking about either.
Yeah.
Okay, simmer down.
It's getting pretty heated.
Have a seat.
Ooh, stinks in here.
I brought some charts.
I just happen to be walking around with this diagram of a vagina.
Maybe this'll help.
Georgia O'Keeffe etching.
Female reproductive system
I'm considering getting this tattooed
and
on my face.
fertilization.
Hey, look. Polywog.
Now, wait a minute.
Get out.
These are sperm cells. But let's start from the beginning.
God created Earth 6,000 years ago.
Menstruation is just one part of a whole series of things that take place in the female sex system.
It's a mess.
It's
now.
arranged something like this.
Alphabetically.
The vagina that opens out between the legs,
A long
the
aristocratic
uterus,
nose,
or womb,
furrowed brow,
a pair of tubes,
the tubes,
and two sex glands.
and lifeless
Or
black
ovary.
eyes, like a doll's eye.
Now, about once every month, these glands produce an egg cell,
And Stephen King
ovary.
produces another novel.
which passes along one of these tubes to the uterus.
An egg? You mean like a chicken egg?
Incredible and
No,
edible.
not exactly. It's very small. You'd need a microscope to get a really good look at it.
Like Pete's
It's
dick.
like a chicken egg in one way, though.
It's delicious.
If it's fertilized by a male sperm cell, it'll grow into a baby.
It'll say, not the mama.
Here in the uterus. First, the uterus grows a lining which would take and feed the egg if it were fertilized. But when it's not fertilized, it disintegrates. And it and the lining and some blood pass out through the vagina.
Ready to puke yet, boys?
And this is called menstruation.
Accent
Yes,
on the
Pete?
What are red
When does
wings?
the girl start having these periods?
And can I
When
watch
she reaches puberty,
JFK Jr.?
around 13.
That means she can have a baby then?
Yes, that's right. Just like you can become fathers as soon as your testes start making sperm.
Not good, father.
Here,
Let me make some sperm for you.
this is what happens when the egg is fertilized.
Your life as a free man
The
ends.
sperm meets the egg in this tube.
Pollywogs.
Then the fertilized
Shut up, Dan.
egg becomes attached to the uterus wall. And the cells multiply and grow into a baby.
Baby Huey.
Yeah, but how's it get there?
The Gideons put
You
it
know,
there.
not just the sperm and egg stuff. I mean,
Get to the
well,
boning already.
What really happens?
Oh, what you want to know about is sexual intercourse.
Beats me.
Well, that happens like this.
The clit begins to twitch.
Here.
I'll pass around these Tijuana Bibles.
Here's a cross-section of the vagina.
Had the boys in marketing whip
The
this
erect
up.
penis enters here,
If it can get past the bouncer.
and rhythmic movements, a pumping back and forth, causes an ejaculation from the penis.
Now we know.
Some of the sperm swim up here
Into this Muppet
Little
orangutan's
uterus.
mouth.
and on into the tube, where they may or may not meet an egg cell.
Or the hollow heads.
If one does,
And they hit it off.
then the egg is fertilized and settles down here in the uterus and grows into a baby. About 9 months later, the baby is born
Through the butthole.
through the vagina.
Oh.
This is how we all came into the world.
And it's how I plan on going
the
out.
babies and all that. That's not all you go out with girls for, is it?
No, you're right.
On the hand job.
Going out with girls is fun.
Or so I've heard.
When you get older, you probably want to get married and start a family.
Personally, I've never seen
Say.
the appeal.
When should a guy start going around with girls?
Oh, there's no real answer to that. Whenever you feel like it, I guess. Maybe the first time you'll want to ask someone to a party or a dance.
Or a raid.
Maybe
Or an
you'll
orgy.
need a partner. But there's no special age,
Except the bronze one.
just like there isn't any special reason for taking a girl out.
Gangland
Most
style.
guys just like female company.
Takes all kinds, I guess.
Well, that's it for today, fellas. Let's get out to practice, huh?
Let's go rehearse our rhythmic movements and pumping back and forth. Notice in no time did he mention that sex is pleasurable. Even to the 50s.
The fellas were pretty busy all spring, working out for the team and with their schoolwork.
And
But
testifying
they
at my
had time
trial.
for other things, too.
Like circle jerks.
Say, how would you and Barbara like to go swimming tomorrow?
We'd love
Come
to.
on, folks, cover my
Even I thought we'd
boner.
go to the lagoon.
Hey, I
Captain
think
Cornelius
so.
Cartoon's
Hey, why don't we
Cartoon
go make
Lagoon.
something to eat? We could stay all day.
Okay, I'll make something.
Hey, great. How about a big old chocolate cake?
Oh,
Chocolate
I don't
Spanish
know.
fly.
We can try.
Well, anyways, we'll start about 9, okay?
And hang on the rubber.
Bye.
We've made a huge mistake. Okay, so there are 5 different colors of mana and magic. Red, black, blue, white, and green. And mana is used to cast spells and choose. Hey, can you pay attention? Come back! I can't swim! Look, I pushed one of that shit. They were all eaten by the oil slick corporation, too. Remember, think before you start the meeting. Coach Douglas was tried in the Superior Court of Los Angeles. In a moment, the results of that trial.